people are ungrateful. Some people are ungrateful. A trend of ungratefulness.
Yes, a trend of ungratitude, of ingratitude, of disgratitudeability.
Whiny ass. Anyway, so that's why we've decided to create a segment that we call
Why It's Harder for Us. Okay. Our first letter is from Sherry from Skokie. Sherry says, I recently was injured and had to have surgery and have to get around on a scooter till I recover. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm an active person and I'm feeling low. Well, Sherry, first of all, I am sorry that you're going through that. But do you know how tired we are? I mean, personally myself, I try to get a scooter when I shop at Target or at the museum, and they deny me.
Plus, you're probably going to get a ramp. It's like sledding.
You can park where you want.
Please, Sherry, cry me a river. This reminds me of a great story I have about a guy in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah?
I was driving along one night. I was in my mom's convertible, a Pontiac Sunfire, 2001. And anyway, I'm sporting around. It's dark, and this guy comes out of nowhere in a wheelchair and totally cuts me off. Totally. He starts banging on the hood. It's dark, snowy. How am I supposed to see him? They should put lights on those things.
He should have been wearing a coal miner's hat.
Something. Anyway, I rolled down the window and I'm like, what? Just because you are in a wheelchair, you don't have to follow the law? Are you kidding me? Oh, there we were, cussing each other out in the Target parking lot the night before Christmas.
The most stressful time of the year.
Exactly. And people were looking at me like I was crazy.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It was so awful.
We really are helping people.
We sure are. Let's take a look in the old mailbag.
Oh, yes, because there are a million sob stories in the naked city.
Here's a letter from a flood survivor.
Ooh, keyword survivor.
Yeah.
Pass. Oh, look. Okay, this guy, Ron from Ohio, just lost his job and he's worried about finding another one.
Please, Ron, you probably hated that job. Now you get unemployment and free time.
Yeah, and you can wear what you want.
I hate my job. I wish I'd get fired.
Oh, you probably will. Believe in yourself. So anyway, the message here is, you may think you have problems, but who doesn't? The key is to find somebody worse off than you.
That's where we come in.
Oh, yes. Okay, our next segment is a fan favorite. Blaming others.
That's where you tell us what your problem is, and we'll tell you who to blame.
In today's society, we are encouraged to take a look for our part in our problems, to take responsibility for ourselves.
But what if we want to move in a different
Yes, what if we want to put ownership far away from ourselves? Very far away.
For example, Tim from Forest Park writes in, I got written up by my boss for tardiness because I go to Starbucks every day before work. It's only 10 to 15 minutes every day. What do I do?
Well, first off, who uses the word tardiness anymore? What an idiot!
Anyway, hey, I feel for you, Tim. You know what? I have the same problem with Dunkin' Donuts. I go there every day. They know me by name, and yet I have to check and recheck that my order is done correctly. I've even offered to go behind the counter and help them out. They seem to have a problem with it.
Well, of course, you're going to be late for your job if you are forced to do someone else's. Tim, wherever you are, you have a few options of who to blame here. 1, the idiots at Starbucks. 2, your idiot boss. 3, both.
Blame them all. They're all idiots.
Oh, okay. All right. Next, Millicent from Fayetteville writes us, I wasn't feeling well. I went to my doctor, and my doctor said, you need to lose weight.
Oh, God, I hate that. They're crazy. You're fine. Don't they know anything about good fats?
Millicent goes on to say, I do eat quite a bit of fast food, especially McDonald's.
Oh, well, there's your culprit. McDonald's, a.k.a. McDevil.
Yes, exactly. They make the food too delicious. It is not your fault. If they want you to avoid fast food, they should make it taste like alfalfa sprouts.
Wait a minute. There's a McDonald's in Fayetteville now?
Road trip! All right. Our final victim of circumstance is Katie from Kenosha.
Aw, she sounds nice.
Katie says, I'm in a relationship, but I'm flirting with my boyfriend's friend.
So much for nice.
She says, nothing's happened yet, but I'm afraid it will, and I know it's wrong.
Whoa, 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 Katie. Is this show called Blaming Ourselves? No. It's called Blaming Others for a reason, lady.
Besides, we're not advocating that you cheat with this guy.
Well, wait a minute. What's he look like?
Well, look, Katie, people are going to tell you crazy things like, don't be 20 minutes late for work every day.
Don't bounce a check.
Exercise.
Quit cheating on me.
Bring back those goats. But they don't know. But they don't know your struggles like we do.
Tune out those naysayers, Katie.
Right. Believe in yourself. Use your tools.
What tools? We didn't give them any tools.
Okay. Well, you're in luck because we have time for a couple of questions from our live studio audience.
Oh, my favorite.
Yes, right. Would anybody like to ask a question that we could help you with?
Come on, crazies. I know you got problems. All right. Oh, there. And the lovely
How
glasses.
could we?
Hi, my name's Mary, and I was invited to a wedding in Vermont in September. And I think it's probably gonna be really beautiful, but they're like people from college who I don't talk to anymore, and it's gonna be really expensive too. I can't decide what to
Let me
do.
cut you off, Mary. We were able to pick that up. Okay. You know what I hate about weddings? The worst is when you're asked to be a bridesmaid like it's a big honor, right? It's a job. Right? And going to a wedding in Vermont, what kind of people are these?
I don't, I hesitate to answer only because I've, never been married and never finished college. So,
I don't even date really.
so Mary, you can go fuck yourself.